All right, let's see how this goes. And we'll try and hold our hands out for everybody to see on the stream if anybody's watching. I'll try and be courteous, I guess, right? Try and be courteous.
Show the folks at home.
Little testo tonight.
If you're watching, Tyler, where are you at?
Ask your girlfriend if you can come.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got rid of her.
Oh no, I trust me, he asked. She just said no.
I really like that video of the Reggie crash.
Does he have any decks? I don't think he does.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Alrighty.
It's Patrick and Jake, right?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Are we live?
Yep, we are live. You guys got a few extra seconds before the timer starts.
Very nice. Do you want heads or tails?
Tails, please.
You're welcome.
All right.
First or second? First.
Please.
And we're good to go if you guys are good to go.
All right.
All right, we'll get started.
Good luck and have fun.
Single prizers.
Let's do it up.
But yeah, I just wanted to come do the tricks of second today. Because me playing with Cody the other day.
Got a good old mulligan.
Okay.
Show you what I got here.
As do I.
Thank you.
Even mind the business.
Here we go. Another shuffle.
Oh, he's got two. Look, that one's got the umbilical cord in it, bro.
Is your psychic deck list based on your own or just...
Oh, it's dark. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw purple sleeves.
Yeah, it's that J.W. Krewall list that he won full grip with.
Really?
Lot of tears
Yeah.
says, show me your true strength.
Ah.
Do our best. Do our best. No pro players. Just
Alrighty, I'll be back in 40 minutes. Y'all have yourself a good one.
all right.
If
See what
anyone
we got
has
here.
any questions, just let us know.
Last week.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another mulligan.
Oh boy, look at that. A gift.
If you didn't believe it, the Frostmoth is being played in this deck.
See, look at that. That's like a great
Here. Make
Oh.
20.
We'll go ahead and bench the
No, we're not set up as mirrors. There's two different people sitting here.
Oh, I don't think they can see our faces. Yeah. I think it's just the hands.
Past you.
All right.
And I obviously
something
have
good.
prettier hands
Yeah,
than you. So.
Let's see what we got here. We're gonna start that guy.
All right.
Okay, that's
Ready, Pat?
Take my mulligan. All right.
Best of luck.
Yes, sir. Ugh. Yeah.
it. Pack call. That's nuts. Although pack call was that is
Salt Gate or Confuse Ray. What do we got going?
But can't you get any? Yeah, you can get any. So you literally do the ball.
Ball one of those. Floatstone, get out of the active. Free retreat for you.
And I got a pass. Don't
Uh-oh.
kill me.
I don't think I have any donk potential for you. Draw for turn.
I figured out
I'm
now.
going to
it's like, man,
start off with a capacious
first
bucket to
second,
find
crap.
2 basic waters.
You're good.
Here we go. 2 basic waters. I am going to quick ball one of the basic waters.
Do I go?
Let's grab.
Yeah.
Think
We're
what
not
I
really on the
think-
on the prize stuff.
Oh.
I have in hand.
There. I'm gonna
That's
go
in
for-
hand, but I also have that in hand. I think I am going to go with a Remoraid to set up that abyssal hand. Attach return here. Squirtle. First one confuses, second one does a little damage.
Oh, Hunter, it says standard on our week.
You can still retreat with confuse, right?
You can retreat out of confusion,
Okay.
but cut that if you'd like.
Well, you're talking about a thing? Yeah, that is always going to say standard.
Okay, might be.
I think I will go ahead and do Hydro Pump for big old 40.
All right.
Get a little damage on the board, started early.
See what we can
Okay, there we go. Okay. I was looking at the
That's what we
stream.
got in the hand.
Standard bar screen because we don't have another.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Do it again, I can't see.
Yeah.
Got the little screen over here to cheat.
Let's go Ballard Field.
Very nice.
And
So that gives you
just 10 extra damage.
10 extra damage.
And I think I just have to go in.
Ooh. A little upset about it. So we'll shuffle and draw as many prize cards as we have. The more balanced Marnie.
It sets up big widespread damage.
See if we can get into anything here. I did have my Abyssal Hand in my hand,
Oh, yeah.
so I was ready for it. How long have you had GLC build?
A while, honestly. I built it kind of like close to when I started playing, but then realized there was not really much of a scene for it around here. So.
There's my 6th. Show the chat what we got. Show the chat what we got. Very nice hand, actually. Dang. No benchers?
Pretty sure you just got it here, dude. Yeah. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can really do. Well, I could try to buy some time, maybe. So we can escape rope.
Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna put up him.
Okay.
I think that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Put up a little Squirtle.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna draw for turn. That big guy. I think I will attach for turn. Let's see. 30, 70. 70 will be the knockout. Unfortunately,
Yep.
got me into the Guzma.
You got it.
There it is. Shall we try one more?
Yeah, sure.
Would you like first or second? I'll give you the call.
I'll go first again.
All right.
Yeah, probably pretty bad.
No?
Bad draws.
Every once in a while with this format, you kind of just can't get out of it.
No.
Can't get out of it. If you don't have your support Pokemon set up and you're not drawing into the supporters.
Yeah, Dark has a problem with that anyways. The only real support Pokemon it plays is the Liepard.
If you trade or whatever it's called on that
I
one.
mean, which is usually okay because the rest of the Pokemon are generally very low maintenance attackers, so you don't have to worry about that too terribly much. But a hand like that, there's just not a lot to be done.
Even after the what'd you play, the supporter?
Oh, at the end, yeah.
Even after the end, yeah.
I just drew into like 3 supporters and 3 item cards, something like that. Yeah, it was not.
You put me back into my Octillery.
Ah,
Very nice.
wow.
Perfect. All right. There's that. I guess they're still playing
Oh yeah.
their games too. Unusually quick game of GLC there.
Yes. These are not usually short games.
They asked for our best performance. Show us what you got. We didn't really show them what we had.
Run it back. 3, 4.
6, 7. All right, we did get a start. By the sound of that, I don't think you did get a very good one. Maybe I can help you out though.
This is literally it right here.
Here's what the hand looks like here, folks. Ready?
Oh yes.
Got a little snom. Again.
He's back. He's back.
He said we're gonna make another appearance.
Yeah, that's okay. It's better this time. It's a little bit better this time.
This is what we got here.
So I do need to go quick ball.
Ah, so no donking.
No donking. What do I want to put up here?
Discarding a card, getting a basic.
Probably pitch a Clar for right now.
Ooh. See, the best thing about this format, the VS Seeker.
Yep.
You can be a little bit more liberal with your discarding of the supporters to get that back.
Does not feel as bad.
Because you're like, ooh, do I get rid of this, my gusting? It'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll
Get it back.
We'll get there. Yeah, and I do go and get a Purloin this time.
Set up that
Yeah.
draw support.
I figured,
Hopefully so.
Some kind of Pokemon recovery was somewhere in this deck.
I say you play Revive.
Well, the Revive got used early.
Okay, cool. So attention gas, click on the basics over here.
A little cut there for you.
So we'll draw.
Right. Now.
Good. And then use that level.
Put a hiding energy on that guy. And I go ahead and I pass it back to you.
Alright, we're going to draw. Let's start off with a quick ball. Get me a basic mon here. That's in there. Taking notes on what we got here. Ooh. Okay, prizing. We're gonna start. I think with that, I'm gonna get my Remoraid so I can get my draw support going here. In case this little guy doesn't make it through the next turn, that splash energy, he goes back to my hand versus into the discard.
Okay.
And then I
And we will pass.
think
Attention gas clicks again.
Well, the basics.
Yeah, all the basics.
5 in
I thankfully started him, so I Evo Soda into the.
Cody won.
I think I will Ultra Ball to get another Mon.
Yeah, Jake actually won our first game as well.
Ooh, that would have been better. That would have been better, but it'll be okay. Made a small mistake. We'll make it through. We'll make it through, though. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Star U to get that space beacon set up.
Sure.
Then Cynthia. No hand.
Sounds
So
good.
no shuffle, draw 6. Just shuffle.
So
No shuffling of the hand into the deck.
Shell is
Just
gonna be
draw the
good.
6 out of
Shell's
there.
done on the
See if we can find an attacker here.
grass is fun.
Get quite a bit in the prizes that I don't like, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, Lightning's fast.
Well,
Leaking the sauce, leaking the sauce.
Get Electrify do?
the DLC, they're playing teammates. Oh no.
It's like it does
Believe it or not.
90, I think, for 3, and like if one of
So
them's
you get a fresh 6 here.
a special energy does 90 more.
Oh, yeah, that'd have been great.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said,
One of those sleeves not like the other guy. We
Yeah, I
won't
would
make
have
a
been
fuss.
attacking with that big dog for a lot.
Do you have an S ball?
Sure.
Okay. Sure.
Got that out.
It's this one. See, look, like I seen that art and thought it was that
I'm
one.
going to grab.
Yeah.
But it's an electrified bolts.
Man, all my attackers are.
Yeah, it does 180. Okay, yeah. It hit it.
Yeah.
I actually think
Seppi.
I'll get the salt then. Okay, I'm on the bench. I have prized my Whalmer.
Was it, don't you
I have prized my Lapras. I have prized my Intellion. I've prized all my good stuff.
You just gotta take one knock and you're right back there.
And I don't think I can play anything out of my hand, so it's going to be a pass.
Gotcha.
And when you do that,
Sleeve.
you get something back. Attention gas in there.
Oh, yeah, the red coin.
Man, I don't think I have an attacker.
That is heinous.
Like,
Retreat.
it is that bad.
Sure.
This is what's left in the hand.
Birdkeeper.
Woo!
We're gonna you spend
No, little boy with the toes.
No, I know. I'm so sorry.
Little frozen hedgehog. We got nothing good.
Go grab something with 90 HP or less.
do full effect. Get rid of timer ball. Thank you. No problem.
The Hiding Dark's nice to set up on the Zoroark with the little rush-in ability.
So,
That way you can loop that Hoopa.
Stadium, special
Yeah.
energy, and it's
Okay, no.
This deck is rack up damage with the attention gas. Okay.
it's just part of the.
So it's probably a Sneasel.
I put this in because of like Lobocephalon. And also I have
Good attacker in this.
Yeah.
It's 50 times every ability.
Yep. Yep. Every one of your opponent's abilities, yeah.
On that Weavile.
Which, if I'm imagining, I think you probably have a lot of those. I think you have a lot of those.
Yeah, every single thing evolves with an ability onto it.
Right.
So
Right.
may have to watch that. Watch that on there.
I completely forgot to go back did.
That.
For the turn.
Yeah, I remember playing that Almar for so long. Ooh,
I
like
want
four
to
of
pitch
those
something
guillotine
that
and pop
everything
them all the
feels
time.
Unpitchable.
necessary, yeah. So I think that feels bad. That feels so bad. Yeah, that's fine. We just take it.
Alrighty. Snom with the splash energy goes to the hand. That's discarded. Staryu comes back up. I'm gonna draw. Snom back down.
Yes, yes.
I will play teammates.
Sure.
Any 2 cards I want.
Very good.
I think I will get some support going here. Here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm just gonna go for the mods.
Sure.
Just grab those guys out. See what's in the hand.
At this point, you almost kind of have to try and like gear up a supporter and hope you can get it knocked out. Right?
Don't have to show. There's those. I don't. I was looking to see if I had anything to get out of the discard. I don't play Gladian in this to do that, unfortunately. There is that. Discarded. I will set up my artillery for my abyssal hand. There's an attacker.
That's something.
So I will attach for turn there.
Sure.
Fortunately, I'm just going to have to burn the scoop up net, then the hand down, put out rough seas,
Yeah.
and I think I will abyssal hand for 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man.
Double heads, yeah.
I think Birdkeeper.
Sure.
Switch your mon, draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Not really anything I want in here too much. Attach return. Really not playing the best. It's gonna be pass. Little
Gotcha.
Sobbles up to himself there.
And a Weavile off the top.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I'll pitch a rescue stretcher to Lipard.
Okay.
Roll 2. Play a nest ball and go get a basic.
Puts him straight on the bench. Here's what we got in the hand. A lot of cards. So that abyssal hand is not looking available for next turn.
Yeah. I think I grab a Zorua.
Very nice. Did you pick that one in particular?
Huh?
Did you pick that Zaru in particular?
Yeah.
The Ascension? Is that what that ends up being?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We went with the one with the whiny voice as the first attack.
I'm not sure I know what that one does.
You choose a random card out of your opponent's hand and put it back into the deck.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
So just a little bit of hand disruption if you don't get off.
Sure. I see that.
But the Ascension is nice to get that set up for next turn. Do a quick cut here. Don't think Sobel's going to live through this next turn.
Probably should not.
That's what we got in the hand. Don't know if they can see it or not, but we'll show them anyways.
Yeah, I will use that free retreat there. Promote the boy.
Hiding Dark's nice to give those Dark Mons a free retreat.
Most definitely. I have not attached an energy for turn as of yet. That's a 1-2. That's probably fine. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and evil admonition.
For a big ol' 100 damage. Promote my free retreater here. I'm going to draw for turn. That's useless, as is that. Ah, shoot. I think I will put down the Hisuian Masculine. He's a free attacker, or free attack. There, free retreat out. Come up. I am going to play Professor's Letter, so I'm going to search for 2 basic energies. It's a OG Capacious Bucket.
Yeah.
So there is 2 of those.
But we literally just kept fighting the dragon.
I'm even prized.
That boy is so beefy.
180, but the scatter is kind of a pain. I think I will gather the crew to get an Articuno for my attack.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. Can't Abyssal Hand, I've got too many cards in hand. There's that if you want to cut it. Got plenty of that in hand, and these are the only three I got. It's all you, Pat.
Gotcha. I put a lodestone there.
Setting up the Hoopa. Being able to promote that Lipard and retreat it right back to the Hoopa.
Maybe Dark Claw.
Ooh, a little extra damage there. 20 extra, right?
Yep. I think I Field Blower that away.
Gets rid of the Stadium. Little Fish doesn't look like he's going to be living very much longer.
I think I Marnie.
Oh, okay. Plenty of that going to the bottom. Everybody knows what Marnie does, I think.
I would hope so at this point, but
If you knew, shuffle your hand, go to the bottom of the deck. Person who played it draws 5. Person on the other end draws 4.
I think I put a Darkrai down.
Now that I don't know what he does.
Yeah, so his ability, Darkness Guard, if this Pokemon has any dark energy attached to it, takes 20 less damage from attacks.
And then it ramps 60 plus every 30.
So 60 plus 20 damage
20.
for each dark attached. Yeah.
I remember that card now after you
Yeah.
read the ability.
So he's kind of beefy, and it's fairly hard. And then we will... oh, goodness. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that.
All right, Little Fish did your job. We're going to come up with the Staryu because he's our free retreater. A draw for turn. All right, Timer Ball. We can roll some heads. We get some evolution mons. 1 head. We are going to get the Frostball, so we can deluge or Ice Dance in this case. Cut that if you'd like. And I apologize, I'm actually going to Colress.
Sure.
So we're going to shuffle that, and we're going to draw 8 for each benched Pokemon.
Yeah.
Get to draw a big ol' hand here. One of the best supporters probably in GLC is that card. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do have an Ice Dance there. The Capacious Bucket. 1, 2 basic energies out of the deck. We will Ice Dance both of those there. I will... I think I will Level Ball. I'm going to get the Starmie. His ability, Space Beacon, discarding a card to get 2 more energy out of the deck, or out of the discard, sorry.
Okay.
cut that if you'd like. Don't think I'm going back in.
Best tools to use. It does damage and gives you that extra bump in health.
Going to actually retreat before I evolve him. And then I'm going to... Don't have any cards I can parry down the hand anymore. Don't want to do any of that. I think we'll Hydro Splash for the knockout. Taking our first knockout of the game.
You got it.
There's what we got off the prizes.
Yep, lob and go ahead and cancel out abilities.
And how's this guy work?
So if you damage him and he's got damage counters, he has the ability to be shuffled back into the deck.
Okay, gotcha. Tails. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, he's a big boy. Good looking card too.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. I'll pitch a Wheezing to the life card.
2.
Nope.
No abilities. That's why I was like, take the turf field and
Probably should have set up my Blastoise with my Deluge, because he's a good attacker and I have all my pieces here. But it is what it is.
yeah, I was trying to leave you in that.
Also prized a rare candy, which is kind of fun.
It was unfortunate. I think I go ahead and use that retreat into the active. I think I attach Twin Energy there.
Okay.
And I think I boss's orders to Starmie.
Damn it. I thought about getting more into my hand last turn.
It is. Well, he went through that last night.
Do have a plan. Do have a plan.
And yeah, we just go ahead and take that knock.
You did well, little buddy.
Look, do you play item locking your deck?
Yeah. The Force Curse, by Barricade.
I don't have any free retreaters.
That deck don't want you to do nothing.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much.
I think we're gonna have to come up with a wishy-washy. Draw for turn. Day late and $1 short, little Drizzle.
I mean, like, and it's cool because like most of the attackers in this deck have a spread element, like even Tree Slam, 60, 20 to 2. There's a Hoopa, like it's really old from here. It's like Hyperspace Hold does like for 1 energy 20 to 2. Him, he hits, yeah, that one. It's like something for sure.
Oh, for one color. Damn.
Cool.
I think what I'm going to do is play Hex Maniac.
Okay.
Shuts off all abilities until the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, there's that too. I thought of that.
Can't play anything else in the hand. So all my abilities are done too, but we will Hydro Splash for the knockout.
Okay.
Very nice. That's the prizes.
That's sauce. Okay. We're gonna retreat, give you your abilities back, but we're gonna attach an energy to Dragon.
So no trade.
Go the U-turn
Or-
at the Fighting Fury
yeah,
belt.
no trade
40 for the KO.
eligible
and
for
bring
you.
back the ability lock. Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, shit.
Filthy. Oh. This is actually a good strat. Just U-turn into lock.
You've only got 2 prizes left.
He's doing
I do have a little bit of an ability with your Articuno to catch up because he can take 2
Yeah, exactly.
prizes.
I have a loop now
Yep.
where I'm just gonna kind of get a lock his ability.
Can do 2 prizes.
Sure.
So let's go ahead and Super Rod.
Shuffling 3 Mons or basic energy, is that what it is?
Thank you.
Any order. So you can do 3 Mons or 3
Take a
basics.
tail for like 4 turns.
Kind of like ordinary run, but not limited to the options. Not quite as
In for 5 is
quite as strong. Now getting 4 back, getting 3.
Yeah, that was like Sunday when
See the
we
wheezing
got
going back.
Yeah.
Ability lock.
Yeah, right.
Just
Oh,
in
Roxanne for
case.
Dane, okay.
That's a lot. I'm telling you. If I had that pal pad, bro, I'd play every day.
Mm.
3.
Star me in there.
There you go. go ahead and I think I will Cynthia's Ambition. Go up to 8.
Very nice. Since I took that knockout,
Yeah, it's pretty much like a better version of Aqua Ball, which just gets a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, pretty much. Except for Fog's all basics. It's basic Pokemon and basic energy.
Defiant Evolution.
But I mean, it's cool that all these things have their one certain thing that does.
Yeah.
So like E-Power and that is true. Okay.
Holy smokes. Got a little excited there. Cut that if you want. We're gonna draw for turn. Okay. There's a Lapras. Did get him out of the prizes.
Beautiful.
None of that is playable. I will Dive Ball. Search for a water Pokemon. We're going to get.
Okay, put in the hands. Collect suspension.
You know what? Better late than never. We're gonna get the Squirtle out.
Okay, okay. It's that boy.
Cute little guy.
He looks so happy.
There's that. I am gonna play VS Seeker.
Yes.
See what we can get out of here. I'm debating between that and I think that. I'm gonna get both of these back,
Yeah.
and then I think it's gonna be a very good time to end.
Yeah.
So we both shuffle our hands. I get 4 because I've got 4 prizes left. Pat, you get 2. Hate to tell you, bud. Hate to tell you.
Feels bad.
A little bit of a kind of a Roxanne, but
F's in the chat for my hand.
search for a basic. I think we're gonna get.
We do go ahead in Dark City.
That gives you no retreat.
Yeah.
All your dark mons. We'll get it figured out here.
Yeah.
All your dark mons are.
Tina, Cynthia.
And I will Trainer's Mail.
Okay.
I'll look at the top 4, reveal a trainer card, and then shuffle the rest back into my deck.
Like Dragapult. Yeah, he's kind of not been here all game.
See, once I kept on seeing the Fusion Strike Pokemon, I didn't know why you were playing the Fusion Strike card.
That's what we got for the hand.
Well,
I like
Yeah. Oh.
it's not revealing in. Not great for me right now.
Yeah, and in yourself is. Hey, you did find a supporter
I did.
out of a 2-card hand. You
Yes, I
do
did.
have your trade ability too.
Yep.
So you're not in the weeds yet.
Yeah, it's such a hard.
Not stuck in them. We're gonna tap that deck. We're gonna let you lay in your
Yep.
own filth here.
Yeah.
So I think what I do actually is I attach
Okay.
and just end.
And do a quick shuffle here. Draw 4 new ones. I did find the War Turtle back off that end.
Okay.
So I did have that in hand. So he is out of hand now. Cut that if you'd like. You're gonna cut you for your next 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we got for the hand chat here. I think we've got some outs now.
I think I'm gonna pitch a coughing to my part.
After putting the wheezing back.
Yes. But it does pay off. I do find Zoroark.
He is no longer asleep.
Correct.
That Mind Jack, 30 for each benched.
Yep.
There is a full bench.
There is a very full bench. And we will go ahead and take that knock.
Damn it. Let's see what we got going here.
Yeah, that's why it took me so long to get that. Because you were like, we got there. I was like, we did get there bad, but I need to.
Let's get some hefty retreat costs here. He is my lowest retreat.
Now, 190 now.
So we're gonna draw for turn. Day late, $1 short.
We will do our 130. And 3 damage counters.
Let's see what we can do here. 100 damage. 100 damage. 100 damage.
Two here. And then go ahead and put one.
Let's see what we got here.
Right. Six. And that was a price.
Actually,
You guys are done like that.
He does have abilities, yes. I did give him his abilities back, but I'm trying to stay so far ahead.
No, yeah, I get what you just showed me. I see now. Plus, he's about to have to pull a
Okay.
rabbit out of his hat to get that clone
Even
left. Yeah.
okay. I've got a way to get those back with Nessa.
Ah.
4 water mons,
I have
4 basic energies,
yeah,
3 energies,
Yep.
basic water mon.
Yep.
We'll put him onto the bench.
Uh-huh.
Going to attach for turn here.
Mm-hmm.
Hydro Pump does 100 damage
There'll be
exactly.
some energy in there. I haven't played that
But the
many.
Wishy-Washy is a little harder to knock out. So we're going to put it onto the Wishy-Washy.
No, sure.
We're going to retreat, discarding that energy. Come there.
You get rid of
We'll Super Rod. I'm going to put back those 2 fellas, and I think
Yeah, they got it here.
the Articuno also.
30 cents.
Go get him that
Am
now.
I allowed to switch my
I mean,
back
honestly,
Shuffle those boys back in here.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're eligible for an Abyssal Hand.
Okay,
Got that if you'd like.
So you have to hit
Abyssal Hand to
heads,
Draw.
tails, doesn't.
up to 5. 1, 2.
And you're not getting rid of
3.
the energy, right?
Neato. We're going to give this guy a rock to hold on to for free retreat.
You want tails, I want heads.
I will Ice Dance 1 onto him. And then we will Hydro Splash for the knockout. Getting that right there. See what we got here.
And I do have the Guzma.
What are you taking?
We'll take,
The Squirtle.
and I will take the knock for game.
That's it. Prizes. There's the Wilmer, the rare candy.
Yep.
Very good.
Game
Game 1
start.
was a little fast. That game went a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little bit more action there for you guys. Hopefully that was educational.
Yeah, 2 very aggressive decks. One that just prized a little bit too poorly.
The prizing did hurt me bad. There was a few things I could have done differently. I should have prioritized a
Cool,
couple things
appreciate
differently.
it.
But
Boom. Need my contributions.
that
Yes.
is what it is.
Man.
All right. See who's next on stream.
I'm making my contributions to GLC and I'm switching the card in this deck.
Oh yeah?
I'm making the right card come in. As long as they can bring it out.
No, I'm not.
Answer.
Okay.
I just saw 0. That's good.
Yeah, there's-
Okay.
I could have given him off
Yes.
this thing, just because he's a pro.
Just the one draw
Yeah.
per turn, get one attachment.
That,
get
and
one
we aren't
return.
doing any markup or anything like that, so.
Should we have the water deck? Jake, like, where's my deck?
We play two. I guess it's fine.
I was gonna say, that's my deck.
The Patricks will be playing against each other, and
This is the closest thing to a
Bones
mirror
will
match
be
you can have.
playing Jake. Y'all streaming?
Yeah.
You're playing Ramon. I'm playing Ramon. Out your deck right there.
Oh, your stuff's right there.
Alrighty.
Dang it.
Caster Bill.
Absolutely. Casting for funds.
You want heads or tails?
We will call the tails. Sure, tails. So we'll take first. Chat, how's everyone doing today? Hope y'all are having a good day. Good Tuesday. GLC here. This should be interesting. There's a lot going on with both of these decks. So, $30 HP. Hyperspace Punch. It'll do 20 to 2 of his Pokemon. Then Portal Strike 130 for 3 Psychic, and it can't use Portal Strike next turn. But he's a decent little opener here. I think I will go ahead and attach for turn. Just a basic Psychic to the Hoopa. And then we will go ahead and just pass. Pretty usual turn. You just try and want to set up your bench on turn 1, especially going first. He gets access to supporters, obviously. It's kind of just like standard, so...
Bridget.
Very good for turn 1. Just Bridget, go ahead and get 3 Pokemon and put them directly to his bench. So just sets up that really good board state he's looking for on turn 1.
3.
Question mark? Another big thing Cody, I think, is doing right now is prize checking, trying to see who is the guys for the optimal line of the game, seeing as he has 6 cards over here in a singleton format. You really got to look through your deck, know your deck. That way you can try and at least set up as good as you can, hopefully.
Alright, I'm in a little bit of a pickle right here.
He's prized a lot of things, apparently. The Mew. Boom. Ingo. Sure. Yes. Absolutely.
That's who I will be taking.
Mm-hmm. There. Okay, the mystery energy, sure thing.
For
Yeah.
free retreat.
Mm-hmm. Go to the Mew. Got it.
Pass.
Alright, we're gonna draw for turn. We will start with a timer ball. So we'll flip 2 coins. For each heads, I get to look for an evolution Pokemon, reveal it, put it in my hand. And we're sitting at 1. So I'll go ahead, search the deck. I get to do my first deck search of the game, see what we're looking at here. Pinch up an evolution I may want to play. Okay, sure. So we'll get the Curlia. Curlia is needed for the evolution purposes from the Ralts.
I just remembered I could have used Muna's ability.
Oh, what's it do? Does it put me asleep, right?
I had to flip a coin. If heads, your act is asleep. If tails, my act is asleep.
Oh, we're sleepy sleep Betty bye. Okay, there you go. We'll go to the Curlia. I'll go ahead and put this card right there. Okay. We will go ahead and use Energy Spinner. So this lets me search for a basic energy. If it was my first turn going second, I could look for 3. So really good high chances sometimes to go ahead and just use that at your leisure. That's, we'll go ahead and keep that in hand for just a second. While we go ahead and attach once more to the Hoopa. And we will go ahead and play Titan Lies. I'll choose either to shuffle my hand into my deck and draw 5 or switch my active with one of my bench, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle draw 5. Cool. That's actually the special alt art you got from, I believe it was a Rayquaza deck, the Rayquaza GX deck.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the alt art. So I mean, you get to see the
Also came with
Solrock
the Sightseer.
Lunatone. Exactly. You get the Solrock Lunatone in the art. I mean, Solrock Lunatone, good in standard right now. So.
Actually built that deck yesterday.
Oh, it's fun.
It is fun.
I've done good with it online. I've done good with it here. It's pretty neat. So there you go. So we'll go ahead, wait for the cut. We'll draw 5 off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Okay. Idea what we got here. Sure thing. So he does have Mew, which has bench barrier, so that will protect damage to the bench. But I think what we're going to do is we can at least hit the active, so we'll go ahead and use Hyperspace Punch and just do 22. The Mew, as all the other ones, do not take damage.
Cool. Alright, I need Floatstone here real bad.
Okay.
Go Soda.
Okay, that lets him search his deck for a Pokemon from one of his basics and evolve them. They do have to be down the turn, so you can't just cheat evolution. That isn't something at least to note for later on in any other match you may watch tonight. But he goes against the Muna with the Forewarn ability. He looks at the top 2 and takes 1, puts it in hand, 1 to the top of the deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I misplayed. I should have used Muna's ability again. Keep forgetting that little dude has an
I was
ability.
like, you really want to put me to sleep, huh?
Sharna, you want dinner tonight? Give me Floatstone.
He's got 2 chances. 2 chances in a 1-of deck. Okay, got the Malamar though, so Psychic Recharge is now available for him. Of course, that gets a Psychic from the discard and attaches anywhere on his bench. Very good for this
Alright,
deck.
let's Psy Power 30
Sure.
onto...
Actually, I'm trying to use big dice because it's a little bit easier to see on screen.
You're good.
Okay, but yeah, Psy
Let's
Power.
put 1 onto Hoopa and then 2 on the Curly.
Sure. So of course he can spread that any way he likes. So just as he just said, just that. Cool. So we'll go ahead and use Evolution Incense. Of course, a standard card. We all know what that does. Just searches for a Evolution Pokemon. We're gonna get Gardevoir. Gardevoir in my deck is a little bit different than his Gardevoir. My Gardevoir is Psychic Mirage. For each basic Psychic Energy I have in play, it now provides 2. Other abilities like this in this format can be the Jungle Totem. Venusaur, the new Charizard from Pokemon Go, also has this ability, but for fire types. So, as the more sets come out, the more expansive this format gets, and yeah, more people can get abilities like this. So now that Gardevoir is out, my Hoopa, who has 2 basic energy on, effectively has 4 now. So something just to note, in case it comes down to it, we are going to go ahead and do that, and then we will go ahead. We are going to go ahead and play Marnie for turn. Of course, Marnie, a staple in Standard. So we'll go ahead and just shuffle up our hands. You want to cut?
You want to cut
No,
mine?
absolutely not. And then I will draw 5. He will draw 4. So 5 for me, 4 for him. We will draw. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, let's see. We can go ahead and put down Phantom. Then let's look a little bit. We can go ahead and use We'll go ahead and use Level Ball.
Cool.
Just search through the deck a little bit. Okay, anyone that's under 90 HP.
Now, did you put the trigger down?
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get the Coughing. Put that into hand. I believe we might be going right back in. So
Yeah, you're good.
Not. Interesting.
Yes, sir. So you get trouble, but I need a rich. But what do I do? So,
We'll go ahead and pinch the coughing.
Ooh, good one.
And it's fine. Just hold this. So I need to shuffle my deck from the low wall. I thought we were going right back in chat, to be honest. No, we're going to hold on to some of this. Maybe it'll come in handy later. Alrighty, but now, enough of the chit-chat. We will go ahead and use Portal Strike. Like I said, the Gardevoir makes it 4 energy on this Hoop instead of 2. Portal Strike doing 130. I cannot use Portal Strike next turn, but it did its job, took the first KO of the game. A very good spot to always be when you're playing in GLC.
I'm not gonna lie, for you, Marnie, me, I had the Dimension Valley in my hand.
I figured. I was like, bro, he's got something. He's cooking something. Because he was like, you were really looking for 1 card, and I was like, oh.
If I got full stone, I would have had knockout.
Oh, that's crazy.
Draw for turn. Let's play the heavy ball.
Okay, so in heavy ball, of course, in standard, looking for a basic off the prizes. You have to actually notice that because there are things like Town Map, which lets you just flip your prizes over. Then there's also a Gladian supporter that lets you go ahead and just choose one of your prizes, switch it with that. Actually, I'm going to cut your prizes because I don't know why. Cutting prizes is something you rarely get to do. There you go. Lay them out however you like. Just for some fun. Got to always cut the prizes, bro. You never know the
Okay,
prizes.
I'm gonna use Malamar's ability.
Sure, use the Psychic Recharge.
Let's go for Trainer's Mail.
Sure,
1,
T-Mail.
2, 3. Look at the top 4. Get any trainer card.
Absolutely.
Ooh, how many cards in hand?
We are rocking a 4 right now. Got 1 off the prizes last turn.
Okay, I'm gonna play the Fog Crystal.
Sure thing.
Let's get me. I think I go for it here. Okay, there's my float stone.
It is in deck. The Marsha. Okay.
I'm not gonna play it yet.
Okay, sure. Sleep. Figure it out. One of them.
Get rid of this.
Okay, Sicky. Okay, yep, absolutely.
I need float stone.
Please give him it. So you still have the 4-1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can still look 2 cards deep as well. For the 4-1 now. Takes that one. Okay.
Exhaust my resources. We will Hydro Splash.
Okay, for the Dreepy, sure thing.
We do not.
Gonna have to pass.
So the 4-1 risk did not work out for Cody there, but I mean he's still got a good amount of things he can do here. Let's see. That's okay, sure. Right.
Yeah, we come up with so far. Yeah. I want to do like a get together in E-Town one time, but that's a trek.
Let's see. Sure thing. Okay, we're going to start our turn with an Ultra Ball. Of course, just discard 2 and look for a Pokemon. We're going to get rid of the Super Rod and the Fighting Fury. Cool. Go ahead and get to looking, see what we're looking for. I think we're eyeing them up. Could be pretty good to play that right now. Yeah. We're going to get Wheezing. This is the Detention Gas Wheezing. Detention Gas used to work very good before the Tag Team era started. Detention Gas just puts 1 damage.
Actually, he came from Unbroken Bonds where
Yeah.
Tag teams was around.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was good because he had Shrine of Punishment. You're right. You're right. I didn't play during that time, so I have to kind of loosely base off that one. Sorry, but yeah, the detention gas puts 10 on all basics in between turns, so it's good just pass over damage. While also doing that, splattering sludge for two colorless is 40 and then 20 to all of his bench. Of course, I've taken out the Mew.
20 to the bench that has damage on
Yeah,
it.
that has damage on it. So most of everything's going to be just getting hit every single turn that splattering sludge and detention gas get to run rampant. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and attach to the Wheezing for turn. Of course, because of Gardevoir, Psychic Mirage will give him that second energy he needs. Alrighty. And then we will go ahead and use Splattering Sludge, which will do 40.
And then 10.
And then Detention Gas to all the basics. And in between turns, that will stick. So back to Cody's turn. I did not take a prize this turn, but I am setting up a good spread.
You know what I just drew?
Damage. No.
That's what I.
Okay, fair enough. You can't have everything, so it's understandable.
Let's scoop up Nit the Marshall and just put him back down.
Sure, so we're going to do the resetting hole again. Sure thing, sure thing. There's that. Alright, 4 for all. Here we go. That's at the top.
Oh, I just damaged another sleeve.
Dang. This man needs to stop using these poopy sleeves.
Okay, I'm going to attach for turn onto Dreepy.
Sure.
I'm going to use Musharna's ability.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to play Cynthia.
Sure thing. Of course, Cynthia shuffles his hand into his deck. He draws 6. There's that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to Mysterious Treasure away. The Giratina.
Okay. The Mysterious Treasure lets him discard a card and search for a Psychic or a Dragon type. But of course, in his deck, he's just looking for a Psychic type. It looks like he's eyeing up the Dracoloak. Never mind, he's not eyeing up that. Maybe he goes for the Curlia instead on the rocks. And we go to the Curlia.
Okay, and then I'm going to use Special Laser.
Mhm.
And since I got a Special Energy, it does 160 for knockout.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking out that Wheezing. Getting him out of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to lead Trevenant to set up an item lock as of right now. And we'll draw for turn. Sure thing. Okay. So let's get a look over here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and play Clara, of course in standard, but I'm going to choose both the abilities to get 2 Pokemon back into my hand and 2 basic energy into my hand. Cool. So go ahead and get all that reset back into my hand any way I'd like. We'll go ahead and bench the Coughing that we just lost. You know, can't afford to lose him. And let's see. So we may go ahead and attach the Float Stone of our own to Trevenant. Let him just be our little pivot for the game. Go up to the Hoopa. Okay. And because of that Gardevoir's ability, Hoopa going to be able to attack for 2, so I'm just going to go ahead and attach for turn to Hoopa. So we can go ahead and get that ready. And then we are looking at a Portal Strike for 130. Take a
Cool.
KO. Can't use Portal Strike next turn, but we did take that big KO on a big attacker of his. Trying to set him back just a little bit further.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is put down the Giratina
Okay.
with his ability.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put 10 onto Gardevoir
Sure, so I'll go to 3.
and 10 on the Trevenant.
Sure. Put 10 on him.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Okay, I'm going to attach for turn,
To the Giratina, sure.
use the Psychic Recharge.
Absolutely.
You want to change it whenever you can.
Yeah, attach for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use Teammates.
Sure. So teammates, he did have something knocked out, so what teammates does is allow him to get 2 cards into his hand. He does not have to show me, but it's a good little card in this format, especially for 6 turns of the game. It is pretty viable, or I'd say about 5. So just those 2 cards, anything he's looking for, anything he needs, he can go get it. And Cody doing a lot of deck thinning, working on a very thin deck. Mine a little bit more clunky and bulky right now. But hey, we are still in this game, no matter what.
Okay, I'm going to use Musharna's ability.
Sure, for the forewarn. Look at those top 2. Pick one. Sure.
Okay, then before I do anything else,
Sure.
let's evolve Curlia into Gardevoir.
Mm-hmm. Now this is the Shining Arcana Gardevoir, which lets him look at the top 2. If he finds a psychic, he can attach it to one of his Pokemon. So different Gardevoir, but there are a lot of good Gardevoir throughout the last 10 years. So
We're going to play the Super Rod.
absolutely.
Grab any 3 of them. Kind of like ordinary Rod, but instead of grabbing 2 of each, it's just a combination of Pokemon or energies and only 3 of them.
Yep.
So I'm going to grab these guys.
Okay. But like I was saying, Gardevoir, a lot of good Gardevoirs. Like I said, this one doubling energy, this one accelerating energy. There is a lot of, not even just one signature line of Pokemon that you can play. I mean, for example, like I said, that Gardevoir, really a good example. You could even not even play Gardevoir and decide to play Gallade. There's a few Gallades you could play.
I'm going to use Gardevoir's ability. Look at the top 2.
If you found a Psychic, you can attach it.
And I did not.
Okay, did not find the Psychic he's looking
I
for.
really hate to do this, though.
The D Valley, the Dimension Valley, coming in.
And then free retreat into
Sure.
Giratina.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use Distortion Door, and I'm just putting my 4 onto Gardevoir.
Yeah, that's the Shadow Impact attack, but yes.
Yeah, my bad.
So, of course, 130, he has to put 4 on someone to do that attack, but he does take that KO once again, kind of putting me in a little bit more of a tough spot. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to load with the Float Stoned Trevenant. We'll draw for turn. Sure thing. We can go ahead and evolve our Coughing into Wheezing again, showing his ugly face again.
It's like you just hit a 1 comeback turn for me.
So,
We just switched that out for the
Yeah.
freeze up one phase of the deck. That's only stage 1.
How many cards hang in 6?
yeah, we're working with 6 right now. I'm trying to think where we go next. Let's see. Could be good.
Well, I say that.
I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna try and stick Cody, I believe. So let's see. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play Galarian Articuno. The Cruel Charge ability lets me attach up to 2 Psychic from my hand to this Pokemon. So we're just gonna opt for 1 because Gardevoir makes it 2 immediately. Then we can go ahead and let's see. We can go ahead and play the Guzma. We will take the Malamar, and that makes me also switch my active to come to the Articuno now. With D Valley, or Dimension Valley as it's called, each Psychic Pokemon has 1 less attack of Colorless. So my Side Laser, although with only 1 energy, I can do this 3 energy attack because here's 1 less, and then Gardevoir doubles my Psychic to do 2. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and target some things on the bench of his that I would just like to get rid of if I could. So I think that's the play we're going to stick on right here. And we're going to go ahead and use Side Laser, discard all the Psychic Energy, and we're going to take out that Gardevoir of his that he took so long to set up, but it also takes a little bit of that draw and acceleration from him while still taking a prize. So we'll go ahead and do that for turn.
Alright, I'm going to draw for turn.
Sure.
We're 170 now.
Alright, I'm going to Rare Candy.
Okay, Rare Candy, of course, evolved right to a stage 2. So here comes that Dragapult.
Draw for turn.
Let's Nest Ball.
Sure thing. This searches for a basic Pokemon, puts it right to the bench.
Let's grab a Mew.
Absolutely. The Mew's got to get down here eventually. That spread that I'm trying to put out is very dangerous to his setup for sure. Okay, there's that.
Alright, Musharn, I've never needed a Guzma more in my life. Alright.
One onto the time. Ooh, he's choosing. He's thinking.
Look at my hand real quick.
Sure.
Look at my discard real quick.
By all means.
Quick ball. Sure.
Oh, wait. Why am I putting these in my hand? Go with that one, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, just picking one.
No, wait. I could do this one instead.
Oh, okay.
I'm an idiot. Titanizer for the Switch.
Sure. To bring up that Giratina so he can do this Shadow Impact once more.
I looked at Titanizer and forgot you could do the Switch.
Well, yeah, that's why you have some of these good utility supporters. Some, you know, I mean, a Shuffle Draw 5 is always great, but I mean, also a Switch, in this case, saves that Malamar from pretty much imminent death.
And then let's Shadow Impact for the
Absolutely.
knockout. I'm going to put 4 onto... I know you like to spread. So.
Yeah, we do spread sometimes.
And how many cards in hand?
We have 4 in hand.
A little weak.
Put the 4 onto this guy.
Okay, sure.
And then take my 1 prize.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. If you have those available.
We'll go ahead and load with the Trevenant. And we'll draw for turn. Sure thing. Okay. Let's see here. That's okay.
Come off.
That's alright.
Draw for turn.
Alrighty. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and binge our own Giratina. Mine a little bit cooler than Cody's. It has the Lost Thunder promo. You know, just got to really show one up on him. We're going to go ahead and attach for turn to the Trevenant. Of course, the Gardevoir is still providing that 2 for each. The buy one, get one free, pretty much. Psychic Energy. You got to love it. So with the Dimension Valley out as well, 1 less on that energy attack. So Tree Slam can now attack for 1 energy. And also I put Cody in a point where Forest Curse will stop him from playing items next turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. I believe it seems okay with me. And then we'll go ahead and attach the Air Balloon to Weezing, just to kind of let him be a little bit more of a mover for the deck. Seems okay to me. And we're going to do Tree Slam for 60. Of course, 20. Yep, no 20s there because of the bench barrier. But back to him with no items.
Okay, I'm going to attach for turn.
For sure.
We use Musharnus for a warn.
Mm-hmm.
Check my discard real quick. That could be a good one. Let's grab this card instead.
For sure. Maybe not.
Let me look at your discard for a
Yeah, go right ahead.
choose.
You would like.
So you got about half the deck in there.
Treat.
Alright, so you still got...
A lot.
I'll grab that one instead.
For sure.
160.
Okay, I'm going to Lysander of the Gardevoir.
So the Gardevoir gonna go ahead and get brought up. Of course, Trevenant's ability lock now off, so that Hisuian Heavy Ball able to be played, as well as my Psychic Mirage now being a little bit in danger. I'm in danger, believe it or not.
And then we're going to Shadow Impact for 40.
All right, for
Or
130.
130, my bad.
You're good.
Put the 40 onto Malamar.
Sure thing. And of course, that will take the KO right there, putting Cody at 2 prizes. I think with good conscience, we have to promote the Trevenant, and we will draw for turn. Okay. That is something, isn't it? What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and attach a spell tag to Giratina. We will retreat out of the Trevenant to bring up the Detention Gas Weezing right here. That way we can have our Detention Gas go ahead and do its thing in between the turn, and we will just pass to Cody. So putting 10 on everyone that is a basic that has a damage counter. And then the mute.
Alright, draw for turn.
Wait, and so now we play the waiting game.
It's not in the discard, so 3, 6.
Come on.
Okay, this one is a hard choice.
Yes,
How many
exactly.
cards in hand?
2. Rocking 2 right now. Put a die on that just so everyone else in the chat can know. And these sleeves can kind of look alike.
4 arcades, 1, 1, 2, great.
I will.
I'll go ahead and play the stamp one. So you can read it.
Alright, I'm going to use Musharna's ability.
Sure thing.
Exactly what I wanted, right?
You gotta love it. Okay, the old cemetery. So now, pretty much it's ineffective for this matchup because no one is going to be able to take 2 extra damage counters because all of us are psychic Pokemon, but it does put 2 damage counters on if you attach to a non-psychic Pokemon.
Then I'm going to play Avery just for the draw.
Sure, so Avery for the draws. I only have 2 on bench, so no bench discard for me. The attachment for turn.
And then let's Shadow Impact for knockout. I'll put
Sure.
ones on the Dragon Ball.
Okay, and we lead the Trevenant. Once again, here we go. Draw. Okay, that is interesting. That may just put me back into this game, hopefully. Let me just take a look here. Look-see. Okay, cool. So we will go ahead and play the Raihan, which lets me go ahead and attach for turn. Sorry, let me go ahead and attach from my discard and search for a card. Any card I would like. So let's see here. What am I looking for?
The Ultra Necrozma's nice, 2 energy attacker, 170, but you have to have out Silent Lab, which turns out ability. Wishful Baton. This Pokemon attached to executive, knocked out. Move up to 3 basic energy to one of your bench. Loosening. Gets into this card. That one's
Look
gonna be
again.
whenever he evolves.
Idea what we're looking for.
So he's got he's got that Dragon Call ability.
Man, when you can grab one of anything, you really got to think.
Dragonite, Pass Calls, it's a supporter of the deck.
Do we risk it all?
Zygarde's just a big,
Potentially.
big attacker. Grandpa's an eat one. Berserk, 70 plus 90. If there's any damage counters on your bench.
We might as well risk it all. We're going to grab this card. Very secretive card. A card that Cody really wishes he knew what I was grabbing.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen.
Kind of gives
It's
you
a
little
mystery.
idea.
We did have a very slow late game right there. A lot of things were prized that I was really looking for. My Malamar would have been great to have, but he is in the prizes the whole game. Oh, well, there's the ink. Speaking of that,
He said, I'm here.
exactly. Little baby boy, he shows up. Of course, you know, you gotta love it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and bench the Dreepy, who was also in the prizes, believe it or not. And we're gonna go ahead and use our Let Loose now to try and get into a few cards that we may be looking for here, while also disrupting Cody's pretty good hand, and also able to, as he's able to stack the deck, kind of figure out what he may need later on. But I guess we're gonna keep shuffling. Never mind. All right. Okay, there you go. Alrighty.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 over here as well. Sure thing. Okay. So what are we looking?
Yeah. Yeah, they're a lot better than the other one.
So we didn't hit what we were looking for, chat. So unfortunate, but I think Cody's got me no matter how it goes.
180 damage.
So it looks like best I can do is just yep, just gotta pass to you, man. You got it.
Draw for turn.
That's just poison. It doesn't do 50. Okay.
Just so I don't knock myself. No, I won't. I don't have to put the 4 on him. Yeah, Shadow Impact. And, yeah. Good
Doesn't matter,
game.
good game. Like I said, here's this. That's another thing that was
Ooh.
prized. There's that. That's another thing that was prized.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's your? Where's your Malamar?
I thought, my bad. It was the Inkay that was prized.
Oh.
The Malamar was there. That's why I was like, oh well, can't go get that. That sucks. Yeah, last game I prized the Malamar. So
Okay.
I was like, oh well, look at that. Prized Malamar this time. Prize Inkay the next.
Well, good
But
game.
yeah, very good game. Cody making that comeback. I just could not get in that mid game. Just keep that pressure on that I needed to. That Gardevoir going down really did suck. Just being able to attack for 1 energy was pretty great. Him having that Tate and Liza, I think, really saves him right there because I bring up that Malamar who's just so bulky. You
And I
don't
already
want
used my
to
Float
him.
Stone.
Yeah, I already knew the Float Stone was gone, so I was like, okay, maybe he's got Guzma, but that should be probably all. But of course, just like me, playing that Tate and Liza. So, very good game, though.
I seen it on the move Sharn. I was like, I don't want 5 cards.
I don't want 5 cards. Who needs them? 5 cards. Why? Yeah, dang it. Almost there. Oh, well.
Good luck in the next one.
Yeah,
dude.
very much good luck. Chat, we shall be back. Hope y'all are enjoying today, though.
See, that's what I didn't know. It's like, well, what's he got in his one hand? Because it's like, oh, hold on, no. Well, you don't got, hold on, no. It's 2 minutes off.
How'd chat go?
Not too bad. There's talking. I got 2 minutes. By the way,
Where for real, bro?
One prize, one
Yeah.
prize.
What about you? You want to start up again?
Yeah. He goes
We're for
super
real
good,
over here.
Yeah. I literally started
Oh my good lord.
everything.
Even that right there.
Dude, I misplayed. I put this down before I put
Whoa.
this down. Otherwise, I would have had.
Yeah, you would have just straight hit.